I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take a resonance, leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Okay? All are welcome on this channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Today we're doing a money read for the zodiac sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any placement in your chart. Gemini, ruling the third house of communication, the intellectual. Okay? Very playful, energetic. Okay? Sometimes wishy-washy. But we're going to turn to the zodiac sign of Gemini and find out what does Gemini need to know in order to increase their finances or maintain them. What does Gemini need to know regarding their finances, Spirit? What do Gemini need to know? Anything else Gemini needs to know regarding their finances? Okay. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. So the first card that we have here, Gemini, is the Knight of Swords, and it's in an upside down position. And so this represents you feeling very impatient about a situation. So there could be something that is creating impatience in your life, making you feel anxious and making you feel frustrated. Okay. The next card we have here is the Two of Wands. So there's a need for you to make a choice. Okay. Spirit is saying you can either hurry up and wait, okay, or choose to be nervous. Everything has its own divine timing and purpose. Okay. And yes, you've heard this before, but you cannot drive yourself, overwhelm yourself with stress and agony, maybe because something is not turning out or you're not getting a response. Maybe there's something you're building, creating, or you applied for something, Gemini, and you're not getting the response that you assumed you would get. And Spirit is saying everything happens at the right time and for you to stay patient. Keep in mind that you are put through tests as a human here on in the matrix to make you stronger and make you wiser. And so the goal is for you not to give up, Gemini, for you to exercise your gift of strength while you're waiting on possibly an approval letter or an acceptance letter. Maybe you've applied to some kind of schooling to further your education. I'm picking up, you could be someone who's working on your bachelor degree in some kind of major, but you could be returning or you could have your associate's degree. You have some kind of college up under your belt, okay, but you're returning and you're very enthusiastic. And Spirit is saying you have the right energy, okay? All right, you have the right energy, but you have to hurry up and wait. You're very passionate about getting started. You're very passionate about, you visualize a lot and you fantasize about where you desire for your life to be, Gemini, because you are desiring a particular lifestyle. You want to see more money, honey. You're ready to travel. You could possibly have love on the brain. You could possibly want to get married. Gonna get married or expand your family. You want to have a little baby, don't you? You may want to have a little baby. So there's things that you are desiring to do, Gemini. It is obtainable for you, but Spirit is saying hurry up and wait. I'm picking up on someone who's been like panicking, worrying themselves. It's going to be okay. What is for you, Gemini, will never pass you by. You are waiting for some kind of letter. It could be something involving money, or I'm picking up somebody is finishing school. Okay, maybe you want your master's or you want to finish your bachelor's degree, or you applied for a loan, or you're waiting for an approval for some kind of license. It's something that's going to give you a leg up. It's something positive. And so, whoever, male or female, be patient. Spirit is saying, we know, be patient. It's going to be okay. And now they're making me laugh, and they want you to laugh as well, okay? With the Five of Wands here, there's no need for you to be in toil. Come out of your head, fighting with yourself, worrying. Yes, you're doing your visualization and you're fantasizing and you see yourself behind your desk and swinging in your chair, and you may see yourself at the bank, writing those big checks, or if they even write any checks. Do they write checks anymore? Just I don't know. But either way, you are doing a lot of visualization and fantasizing, and that's good, but you cannot overwhelm yourself. Trust that you're going to have a positive outcome. And they're saying in the meantime, between time, you need to make sure you're keeping things in balance for you to go have some fun. Gemini, go out and have some fun. Go outside. Go have a drink with your buddies. Go play the game. Go watch the game. Go somewhere. Anything. Go for a walk. Go kick it with somebody. Go read a book. Go to the library. I don't know. Gemini, they're saying for you to pick and choose some kind of leisure activity. Go have some fun, hon. You're hyper focused on this project. Go have some fun, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust that you'll love this vibe, okay? You're here, dear. There's no need to have any fear. But either way, they want you to not distract yourself, but they don't want you so hyper focused on this outcome. They don't want you so hyper focused on the turnout. It's going to arrive with the Three of Wands. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Understand that what is for you will not pass you by. And, rejection is redirection for your protection. And I'm not projecting fear, but you need to know that. You need to not be anxious. And it's okay to be happy and ready to start. I'm also picking up maybe there was a time when you were in school or in college and maybe you took it for granted. Maybe you were at a different space or place in your life. Maybe you weren't as passionate about finishing. Maybe you weren't as passionate about life. Okay. And it happens. And now that you're more mature, you could be more seasoned. Okay. You're ready. You're ready to go, and I'm hearing I'm gonna graduate with honors. Okay, you're ready to go and kick some tail. Okay, I have to watch my language. Kick some tail. You're ready to go give it your all, and that is good. Okay, Spirit is saying, I see you. I hear your prayers. We're proud of you. We're granting you access, but at the right timing. That piece of mail could be simply tumbling through the mail. You have not been ignored. Nothing is lost. I'm picking up these things have been playing in your head. Oh, did the mailman put in the wrong box? Oh, did they not get my letter? What's going to happen? Great things are going to happen for Gemini. That's what's going to happen. Great things. So expect a positive outcome is what they're saying, and relax and go do something with your time. You could have been even just in a daze. Now I'm seeing someone in a room wiggling their toes and just smiling, but Spirit is saying you can't spend every day like that. Get your mind off of it, go do something else. And 9 times out of 10, that's when it will arrive in your box. That's when things will, you'll receive an answer, but you don't want to rush anything. You don't want to put the cart before the horse, You don't want to do anything foolish. You want to keep it sweet. You want to keep things sweet. Trust and know your spirit team knows the life you desire. Okay. And a beautiful thing that is being conveyed here that you're willing to work for. This is a reading of someone who's willing to work and earn the life they desire. And you're willing to make some changes. I'm picking up someone could be applying for a grant or a loan, maybe to start a business, maybe to buy a home. It could be a lot of different things, but you're taking the steps that are necessary, okay? This could also be something you're keeping private to yourself. Maybe you want to surprise your family, that you are choosing to go back to school, or you're choosing to start a business or buy a home, or you're getting married, or whatever this is for you. You could be like not hiding it, but wanting to keep it discreet until things are confirmed, okay? The next card we have here is the Three of Cups. So I see you gathering and in celebration with family and friends, okay? Over a positive outcome, okay? Whatever it is for you, starting a business, going to school, getting married, okay? Buying a home, okay? Whatever it is for you. What else Gemini needs to know in order to increase their finances? We already know they have to hurry up and wait. What else Gemini needs to know? Okay, you're trying to come out, okay? It doesn't been there. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. The next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And yes, you've been thinking that maybe you were forgotten about or you were left out of the loop. Maybe there were deadlines to turn in this application for this loan, this grant. This could be housing. This could be for you to go back to school. This could be financial aid. This could be all kind of things. So maybe because there was a deadline, this is for someone you thought that you were left out of the loop, and because you have not heard nothing, maybe you're making phone calls and no one's returning your call. There's many reasons, and I found that out myself personally. When we're taking care of business, you could call the office, any kind of corporate office, any kind of business place, and you're looking to confirm that something has been done. There are so many reasons why a person does not return your call. It's not because they're not fulfilling their job description all the time. Don't forget, Gemini, just like you have a life, the whole world, people, everyone in the world has their own personal life too. And things arrive, different things occur on different days in people's personal life, in their work life. Some people have children, some people have a lot of responsibility. Sometimes people aren't feeling well. Sometimes people show up to work and the boss or management is demanding them to go in another direction. Maybe they plan to return phone calls, but on this day or for that whole week, their boss been telling them to go work in HR or a different department. Okay, so there are many reasons, and it's not to intentionally harm you or your progress. Okay. This is your time. You will be the star. You are already the star. You're already shining star, shining bright to see. You're a shining star. You're a shining star, Gemini. You're already a shining star. Okay, we know you're ready to graduate and you know make those big figures, 6 figures. Okay, I'm hearing 6 figure salary. We know that you are ready. Graduate with all honors. Okay, you fantasize about this. You actually visualize yourself doing these things, receiving your accolades, having a beautiful family and children and a picket fence and a dog and the cat and you know yeah, and that's fine, but yeah, you have to hurry up and wait, baby. It's coming. It's coming. And your spirit team trusts and know that you won't take it for granted. And maybe, like I said, I picked up that maybe in the past, you attended school or training, or maybe you applied and didn't go. Whatever happened, you applied yourself, but you was in a different energy at that time, and you didn't take it as seriously. So you may have, did a little schooling here, stop, did a little schooling here, stop. But it's never too late to, conquer the things you desire. And so you're in a different energy. You're ready to go and show up every day, turn in those assignments every day, write those papers, get them right. You're ready to dot your I's and cross your T's, and in the past you were not in that energy, and you're so grateful and thankful and full of enthusiasm that is overwhelming for you. Oh, I hope I got that out right. It's overwhelming because you're excited in a good way. You are excited. You could also be having this conversation for somebody. I picked up that someone was keeping it to themselves until they got approved. But there could be a one person that you're talking to uh, about this. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe there's someone around you, Gemini, that you feel uh, won't let you enjoy the moment of visualization. You could be practicing law of attraction, okay, which is wonderful. Do what you got to do, baby. But there is someone around you who you feel will intercept. Don't disturb this groove. Okay, these downloads as well. You feel they will intercept the energy that you are in while you're waiting, while you're enthusiastic about schooling. So maybe also I'm picking up, you could have not been in the energy in the past because the people you were around. Okay, okay, little John voice. Okay. Okay. That's what it is. You were not in the energy to finish school in the past or, start that business, whatever it is for you, Gemini, that you're trying to create or establish in order to increase your income. This is a money read for Gemini. You weren't in that energy because the people you were around wouldn't they weren't influential. They wouldn't allow it. They wanted to rain on your parade. So this could be maybe fresh out of high school, you wanted to go to college. You did, but you didn't finish. It was the people around you. I'm not saying they are to blame. I'm not trying to say that, but they are. Maybe you're the first person in your family to go to college. That's possible. That happens a lot. So that's what it is. It was the people around you. They were uninspiring. You may have had family members who were likely in your upbringing as a small child throughout high school who were the type to influence you to misbehave. They were the type to influence you, maybe go ahead, puff on that cigarette. You ain't had a cigarette yet. Go ahead, you ain't had nothing to drink. Go ahead and get you a drink. You want you a shot? Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead. Chug it up. Chug, that kind of energy. So you didn't have positive influences around you, and it disturbed your ability to be inspired to complete schooling when you had the chance, or it discouraged your ability to, if it wasn't school, maybe starting your business, back then. Okay, you didn't have the influence. Oh, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. But bam, here go that information. Here comes that letter. This is news that you can use, and it is news of excitement, and it's coming fast. It's coming like a thief in the night. hmm So that's why I picked up on someone who really doesn't want to say anything. So you plan, you know what? I get it. Oh, Gemini. You better go. I don't blame you. I get it. So your plan, you are an adult now. Your plan is to go and don't let them know until like graduation day. Like, bam, what y'all celebrating? Me? What y'all celebrating? Me? What y'all celebrating? Me? You know what I'm saying? Wow, Gemini. Wow. Wow. So your haters can't get in your way. So you keeping it confidential. I know a couple of people who went to school like that. They was obtaining their degree and their family and friends had no idea until they graduated. And they are successful. They're working and they're doing fine. Very wise. Do that. Because I'm picking up you got some haters around you, and look, the fact that you didn't allow them to stop you, you didn't, because you're choosing now to go for the things you want. Wow. Yeah, they gonna be jealous. Yeah, don't tell them what you're doing. Keep it to yourself. You know what? I don't care if you get the approval letter. Don't tell them that either. Yeah, move in silence. It's possible to do that. When it's time to go to school, where you going? What you doing today? Make up something. Don't say you don't know. Make up something. Just say handle some business. You ain't gotta tell them what. Now you know what they say when somebody asks you what you about to do. What mama and them say back in the day when they going somewhere? See a man about a dog? That means none of your business. Yeah, keep this confidential so that you can be successful and stay in high vibration. See that beautiful smile there? Okay, resting easy. Then hung up your swords. You no longer have to battle. You ain't got no haters around you. You are able to obtain and maintain your goals, your dreams with passion because you want to keep that energy that you in. I get it, Gemini. All right, spirit. I get it. I get it. Ooh, what a channeling message there. Yeah, sometimes you gotta go around the mulberry bush and come back. And it's still a berry. But check it out. This berry is happy and smiling and peaceful. Look at that smile. So that's the goal and the whole point of you keeping it confidential. And that's why you weren't able to finish. It was the influence. It's not because you're lazy. It even started from your childhood. People just weren't encouraging. It's not that you didn't want to do it. And because you were not saturated or you weren't brought up from the root with that, you did it, but you didn't finish it, and now that's why I say go on and do your thing. Look at all these berries here. Go on into your garden and get your berries, Gemini. It is yours. Congratulations. You're going to graduate with honors. I see someone visualizing that. Beautiful. The 10. The 10 of wands. So you being successful is bringing you in the money. You being successful is bringing you the money, Gemini. Is bringing you the love life and increased wisdom and discernment here. We got the high priestess. Very smart, very wise, not a chatty patty. Okay? You know what to share and what not to share. And especially at this time, this is the right time to not share what your plans are. Even if you're waiting on that loan approval and you're getting ready to open a business or open a boutique, a restaurant, whatever it is, don't tell nobody nothing. Go on and purchase your building, your merchandise, advertise, and I would just be working and working and building and building, and I would not say a thing to nobody. If they happen to see an advertisement, that's when they'll find out. Finding out organically, let's talk about it, Gemini. Let them find out about your success organically. That means they find out about it, but not from you. It will be revealed on its own, but without your input. Don't tell nobody nothing. When it's time to take care of business, be by yourself. Don't be around nobody doing no business paper. Don't take nobody to no bank with you. Don't leave your mail laying out on the table where people pick up your stuff and read it. And don't confide in nobody. Can't trust them, can't trust them because they're going to be jealous and they're going to be some haters. They're going to be mad. They're going to want to fight. They're going to be mad. They're going to want to fight themselves. They want to fight themselves. Wow. Wow. So that's why that impatient energy is there. Ground yourself. Do some prayer, do some meditation, do some affirmations while you're going through this schooling, this training, while you're establishing this business. Whatever this is for you, this is success, this is abundance. The message of this read here is that it's never too late. And in this money read, Gemini, you will obtain all that you desire. It's here. It's here. In finances and in your love life as well, even though this is a money read, you will have balance. Things will be balanced for you with the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Hierophant here, which is representing Source, God, the Creator. You will be in the energy with the Three of Wands to wait for your ships to come in. And they are arriving with the Eight of Wands, confirmed. So congratulations. In order to increase your money, it looks like Gemini, the gift and the idea of moving in silence is something you should practice. Even when you finish school and you got that career or you open that store, that restaurant, or you buy that house, moving forward, things that you're working on for that is under the word progress, even if it's with your children, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Let people find out things organically. We're in an era now where everyone posts everything online. They want everybody to see everything about them. Their blood type, their social security number, what they ate, what's in the old meat in the back of their mouth, when their wisdom tooth got removed, Move in silence, Gemini. And so, in order to increase your wealth moving forward, keep the idea of moving in silence. Let people find out organically without your input. If they happen to see your business advertised somewhere, then okay. When it's graduation day and they like, where you going with that cap and gown? To my ceremony. You need a ticket? Because you'll be, at that point, they can't interrupt nothing. Folks going to be, they going to be jelly of the Gemini, jelly of the Gemini, jelly. Oh, I'll have to make you a theme song. This is a beautiful read. So, or to increase your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity, Your peace, your happiness, Gemini. Spirit is saying move in silence. Later.